going on, everybody? Welcome to Seen But Not Heard, episode number 3. We will be talking to Jadrin Gonzalez from Exmortus and also feature music from Orpheus and Maul. This is our special Ghost of Christmas Blast episode with a couple seasons greetings, seasons beatings, and down in some Black Dahlia Murder Nocturnal. Blah! Get those BPMs down, motherfucker. What the fuck was that? Can't forget about the Ghost of Christmas thrash, brah. There's only one thrash album that matters, and that's Ride the Lightning. Can't argue that logic, brah. Peace. Moving onward into the show, we're going to feature a song from Maul, Deity Demise. This is a band from Fargo I've been fortunate enough to watch grow from their first show to what they've become these days. Hardworking dudes, excellent musicians. So, Maul, Deity Demise. That was Maul with Deity Demise. Be sure to check them out on Facebook, Instagram, or wherever else they stream music. Coming up next, our interview with Jadrin Gonzalez from Exmortus, and a few extra special guests join in as well. Hi there, everybody. This is Seen But Not Heard, episode number 3, the Ghost of Christmas Blast episode with the boys from Exmortus. Everyone want to say hello?
Hey, what's up? What's going on, everyone? What's cracking?
So, first things first, you guys are a really hard touring band, really kind of stick to the road band. With COVID going on, what has been going on with you guys? How have you been staying busy?
Well, you look at me, motherfuckers. Staying busy. We've been writing music. We're writing a lot of music. Writing, practicing, getting better instruments. Practicing live. Yeah, trying to, because we need to. Yeah, it's weird. It's totally weird because this is the longest we've ever gone without touring.
Yeah.
At least, I think, speaking for myself, the last time it's been this long without playing a show has been like, dude, since I was a kid. Like, ever since we started to like play local shows, I can't even speak local shows. We played every month, so this is like kind of like hell. So it's very weird adjusting to this lifestyle, the normal lifestyle, I guess, right? So it's a little weird.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of what's going on right now, but yeah, just trying to adapt. The same here. I mean, I haven't played on a stage since November of last year, I think. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, we played January, but still the same fucking shit. It's like, fuck. It's like, why am I here? Why am I here? All fucking existential right now. But no, we're still jamming.
Good.
We're still doing shit. I mean, Chase, he's not here right now.
Well,
I mean, I just mentioned it. He moved to Washington, but yeah, he's still around in spirit.
That's good. That being said, with every state has been different with their rules and regulations of how bars work and venues, especially. Like, we've been able to have shows, but they've had to be from like 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and now we recently opened up till 2. Are you guys completely shut down out there right now?
Yeah, I haven't show going on at all. There have been, I've heard about shows going on, but LA? Oh, yeah, but like, like underground stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's shit going on, but not like it used to be. There's no actual venue like supporting that. They won't.
And that's smart. I mean, I'm all about the better safe than sorry thing too, especially because a lot of bands here have received a lot of backlash with playing shows, even though they had 50% capacity and everyone has to wear masks and no mosh pits or anything like that. But they still get a lot of shit for it. So I mean, you can't win either way being a musician right now. I mean, all you can do is sit, write, sell merch online, and I mean, online music sales don't pay the bills.
No, they don't. Well, touring did, touring was, we were getting there, but yeah, so we're kind of fucked right now. So yeah, we're kind of desperate to fucking just get the shit over with. I mean, who knows when this shit's gonna get over with, right?
Exactly. I hope soon. Kind of leads into the next question. When it gets back into touring, what are your goals? What is like the dream tour you want to go out there and kick it in the ass with next?
Dream tour. Like what band we want to go out with?
Yeah, like what lineup?
It'd be cool to just do the whole thing with like the friends and do like with Warbringer and Havoc and something like that. Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. The last time we did that was like 2017, so like 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago. They got new albums out, so that'd be cool to go out there with them.
I fully support that.
I'd say by the time everything's lifted up, so that'd be cool.
Hell yeah. Now, would that be something you want to do overseas and in America, or just kind of a...
Yeah, world tour, motherfucker. Yeah. Anywhere we can, that'd be cool, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, anywhere we can.
So, as we talked about touring, local shows, let's get back in kind of the writing. You've been obviously you said you've been doing a lot of writing and practicing. What kind of regiments are you doing as single musicians for practice regiments to keep on your toes, to keep sharp with your writing and with your just playing and everything?
For me, okay. I bought like a little mixer and some mics, and I just mic'd up the kit. So I just come here periodically, play whatever and whenever I want.
Play some reggaeton, which we walked in on them playing reggaeton. It was fucking great.
So it was a beat that sounded like it, but yeah, I just play all kinds of stuff. I don't know, just playing in general, really, just to keep sharp, just to keep my mental health, my sanity straight. Have to keep playing no matter what it is, really.
Yeah.
And then me and Connor's he's passing riffs back and forth, and just messing with ideas, just stuff like that.
I bought a new laptop that can actually run audio and video software and interface and fucking what they call it? I forgot the name of it.
Cubase.
Oh yeah, Cubase, but the fucking little box for the DI box. Sorry, I'm so dumb. See, I'm not exactly tech savvy when it comes to like this kind of stuff or anything really. But yeah, been doing that so I can record myself, record these guys, share ideas that way, and it's totally new for me, but it's something we could actually work on to do, like adapting to the times.
Yeah.
Fucking do videos. Instructional videos, which we're working on right now.
I guess pre-production,
And pre-production, of course.
Kind of never really done before, right?
Oh, yeah, on our own. We've done it before, but
on our own.
Yeah, exactly. Not like this. So this is interesting. So
we're like starting to become like an actual modern metal band now.
Exactly. It's not strange. It's very new to us.
It's crazy times now. I mean, all this stuff. So how many new tracks do you guys have down for a new album right now?
Tell them.
Yeah, I know. Well, there's a lot of ideas. Not all of them are complete. There's a lot of like complete ones. Maybe half of the album is like complete.
Okay.
But they change them.
But we always change them. So I don't know. There's just a lot of material. The hardest part for me personally is to focus everything and put it together into like, okay, this is the song. It's done. Boom. Because at which point can you say, oh, the song's done? We're going to keep chipping away.
Yeah.
So we just have a lot of material. There's a lot of ideas that, we could just say, oh, this is done. Boom.
Mm-hmm. The thing I enjoy about you guys the most is you have a very unique style, and you can tell it's an Exmortus song when you hear it. Have you been sticking with that, or is it kind of like, sometimes, example, Sepultura, all of a sudden we're going to go drop A and do, Roots album and stuff like that. Nothing like that coming up?
But no, I think there's plenty of room to experiment and, try new things. But no matter what, I think we always retain that aspect of, Exmortus aspect. So, yeah, I mean, it's always in a sound like us, I think.
Good.
We're not anything too crazy, but yeah, we want to test out the waters and other kinds of things. So
I guess it's hard not to sound like Exmortus if it's brain every time.
Valid. Because I remember the first time I heard you guys when it was about 5 years ago when I brought you on the Entombed AD tour, and no one had prepared me because I didn't get a chance to. I was busy. Didn't get a chance to check up all the bands in the lineup. So I'd heard the name, but I hadn't heard you. And from the second you guys went on stage to, the end of the night when we were partying on the bus till like 5 a.m, that was one of the most amazing first-time experiences ever. I mean, just blown the fuck away.
Well, we were fucking blown away too. He had never played there. We never played Fargo, so it was fucking awesome to just hang out with everyone and just party all night long. That shit was fucking sweet.
Oh, that was crazy. I almost lost my job over that because I showed up late the next day. But
yeah, it was a rager. It was just cool because the whole tour was on the Amon Amarth tour, so the whole tour was just fucking barricades, distant from the fans, distant from the audience.
Yep.
So that show was more like right up in your face, what I love, and it was a good break, and I like that. I appreciate those shows, especially now, that we can't even play any shows. But yeah, love that energy.
That's kind of
thank you for
the next question. What you kind of pretty much just answered it, but there's pros and cons of doing club shows versus like the arena shows or the civic centers. What would you say your pros of doing an arena type show versus a 200-person club show?
Well, usually, I think intimacy. Yeah, well, for sure, yeah. The smaller clubs, or I guess general venues, and I don't know what to call them, but yeah, just
the clubs,
smaller clubs. Fucking. I like the energy you could feed off of is just right in your face. You could feed, you can give that energy more personally.
Yep.
And yeah, it just feels better to me. I think that's in the end, that's kind of what I live for. I mean, the arena shows are awesome because in their own way, it's like, it's like a fantasy, like, oh, I'm fucking huge now. And it's like half the people, or not less than half the people know you.
I feel like you have to draw the energy from yourself.
Yeah, it's a little different.
There's so many people, you feel like you're kind of almost alone on stage.
Yeah.
You have to rely on, each other, really.
Yeah, that's it. We just look at each other.
Because the crowd is just one big, huge sound out there,
Yeah.
They don't usually sound that good either because we're so far from each other. Not so far, but, we're further away from each other that we don't hear each other. The backline, we hear just the monitors mostly. And it's, it's more distant. It's a little more distant. It still sounds good. The equipment is usually better, but the feeling is different. You feel more empty, way more empty.
I've done one show where it was about 1,500 people and a bigger stage that I've been on before. So yeah, I know that feeling of not being able to hear like you said, the back line of your other guitarist. And it's just weird being 20 feet away from when you're 6 feet.
Yeah, it does make a difference because I like that. I don't know, you can feel the rumbling of the amp somehow. It makes all the difference, I think. If you can't feel that, you can't feel the audience, you can't even hear the person in front of you screaming at you, it changes everything. So that's why I do appreciate club shows always, no matter how small they are, they're always more intense for that.
Yep.
Again, the bigger, arena shows are it's very awe-inspiring and fantastic, I guess, like a fantasy, oh yes, I'm a fucking rock star now, it's fucking cool. But, it's British, but it's British now. Fantastic. Superb. Yeah. Great, but usually the arena shows, they treat you not better, but they give you more shit. Usually, they give you stage towels and shit more often. That's kind of cool. For our
stage shows,
so yeah, that's what I mean. It's more like a
so the professionals
rock star sensation, even though we're not even rock stars.
So with that, when you guys came through town, and any other time I brought a band through town, when I get a rider, I front to back, everything that's on that rider, I try to get it as long as it's available. Now, right. I've heard stories from other bands where, they're like, well, here's half a bottle of water and a drink of someone's whiskey they left last night. What are some of the worst times you've had when you got to a venue, you get nothing?
I don't know. It's often. Well, it's very often that we don't get.
We don't even really request anything, right? Remember that show?
Wait, what? Frets? Oh, that was the off show we had, right?
No, it was a show.
Which one was that? I don't know.
It was a show. It was snowing outside.
You remember that day? Well, explain more. I don't fucking remember, man. Fuck.
We've only played there twice. It wasn't.
It was with. No, you weren't even there.
Oh.
Fuck. Okay, so it was. Okay, that must mean it was on the Havoc tour, Havoc Warbringer Go Rock tour, 2017 in Europe, in France. What city? That's what I'm talking about. It was the off night. It was off. Yes, it's so secret right now. What? I forgot most of that night, but oh, you're right because I remember that part. Okay, it was I don't know, forget what it was, but I forgot the fucking name of the city. God damn it!
What happened?
This shit was horrible. The food they gave us was just not good.
The food.
The guy was like, "Don't eat because we're gonna give you guys food later," and then it was weird. I don't know. It was I don't know.
So it was just shitty food. Is that what happened?
It was not even cooked. It was shit that should be cooked, but it wasn't. So I don't know if there was no microwave or anything to actually heat it up. it was just weird. They didn't give us much.
They didn't have to give us anything. But
No.
He's like, don't eat.
But the fact that they said, don't eat, we're going to feed you guys. It's like, fuck, man. We could have had a little adventure going downtown or some shit and got some food or, on our own. Fuck it. That's cool.
Well, to answer the other way, I think the best Reddit we had, or the best shit they had for us was in Milan, Italy. That food, the buffet they had,
yeah,
that was so good.
Fucking good.
That's Italian food, yeah. Oh.
Well,
nice.
Yeah, so actually, interesting enough, most of the places in Europe, the catering was amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably because the bands we toured with, but they were actually way cooler than like the big tours we did in the U.S. We got good catering there here as well, but. We're used to not getting shit, so you know what I mean. Anything that comes to us, fuck yeah, we accept that shit. We appreciate it, but we don't expect much because we have writers, and we already expect half of it, and then we're gonna get half of it or less than half, and that's fine with us. Whatever, as long as we get like water, water's good. Water, we need to stay hydrated, and that's cool. Beer's cool too. So whatever, but
in the years of promoting I've done, and I found that the metal bands, the underground metal bands, are the best to work with. I worked with a radio rock band who I will not name, but I would never work with them again. It was a $3,000 guarantee, like a 3-page rider. It was pretty much a grocery list. Plus, hot meals, hot lunch, all this. It was so ridiculous, all for 30 people to show up and me to lose thousands of dollars. Because I thought their name would do a lot better, but it did not. So I just want to say, from a promoter standpoint, thank you guys for always being cool. And just, like I said, the underground community and metal bands in general are just so grateful for everything. I mean, as long as you don't completely fuck them over. But like I said, super cool guys.
Yeah, I mean,
never really needed much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I guess from where we started, like, we're still a garage band, I think, in mentality, So yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah,
we're just jamming.
We're just there to fucking.
I never feel like we needed anything to do the show, like food,
water. Yeah, just stage water. God damn it, I need water to fucking drink between fucking songs.
Somebody heard us. A joint.
But you don't need that. You don't need that. It would be nice though. Okay. No, I don't need that.
It's mean. I don't need it from down.
It's mean.
I get mean, dude. If I'm not smoking weed, I get mean.
I'll
start beating Adrian up. Make him cry, give him noogies.
So, like, one of our favorite things when you guys come through town is going out to eat, finding a good burger spot. Like, we went to Burger Jones the last time. What are some spots that stick out in America when you've gone through towns of just like some out of the blue places that's like, man, that place is fucking awesome?
Kuma's Corner. Yeah. Kuma's Corner for sure. In Indiana and Chicago.
Yeah, they're good.
I kind of like the Indiana one.
The Indiana one was better. Yeah. And Chris is awesome. So
it's in Indiana, right?
Yeah, Indianapolis, yeah.
Okay.
That one's fucking sick. It's my favorite one.
They treat us really well there every time we go out too.
And good spots. I don't know, like
who's your favorite burger place in the world?
Don't ask me that. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Oh no, the best burger we've ever had that collectively we all agree on.
Yeah,
everyone agrees in the band.
Twice.
Is Burger Factory in Graz, Austria.
Okay.
That fucking shit was so good. We went there twice in the same day.
It's expensive too.
Right.
It's expensive. Fucking amazing.
They're so expensive. We had to sneak in our own Coke. I mean Coca-Cola. Soda.
Not that Coke.
Literally. It's like a Coke, right?
They snuck in Coke.
It's like in soda.
I'm pretty sure
a soda with a Coca-Cola. I think a beer was like €2 or €3, and a Coca-Cola was like €6. That was like,
really?
fuck, man.
Yeah, the beer cheaper than the Coca-Cola. Yeah.
I don't know.
That
The burger was like
sounds
70.
The beer was €2 or €3 for a whole fucking pint. I'm like,
I remember the Coke was like $5 or $6.
that's so good.
I don't remember nothing.
But I don't know. I just like eating anywhere, man. I like eating deep dish pizzas, fucking Polish hot dogs.
I like Texas barbecue. Every time we go down south, barbecue is always good. North Carolina was really good too.
Oh yes.
Hell yeah.
Carolina. I mean, so much shit. I don't know. I just like.
But I'm bad with like remembering the restaurant
name. Yeah.
We should be more aware of it. I know. Give them props. Maybe they'll give us free food next time.
Well, Des Moines zombie burger is cool. I like the whole vibe. The zombie, you know.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. You know. Fuck. There's a lot of fucking places. Mexican food, sadly, is not that great anywhere else. But I have been surprised. In Indianapolis was one of the places, and a random taco truck, and also in I don't remember, but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised that it was really good. It was fucking good. But yeah, don't Mexican food in Florida. Just don't ever. We've tried a couple times, and it's not Mexican food. It's not.
Yeah.
It's Taco Bell. That's fine. Taco Bell's cool, but don't pay full price or double the price for something that's Taco Bell worthy. You know.
Can't remember.
No, that was previous tours. That was oh man.
So let's kind of go back to where we started in the interview, along with like writing music and stuff. What have you guys been doing for like inspiration for writing? Like new bands you've been listening to, movies, books, or anything like that?
Listen to a lot of reggaeton.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kind of clearing your mind from everything and trying to come up with something.
Yeah,
that's just not influenced, but that's just coming purely from you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And like mostly him, but it's like it's coming from a pure place. It's not from like mostly influenced by this or that, because we listen to the same music we listen to all the time either way.
Yeah, no matter what.
It's
Spotify is all the same shit we listen to. So
I listen to Ozzy all fucking day. That's you know.
You know, there's other bands.
You do too.
Hey, you know, there are other bands, fool, okay? Chill.
Yeah.
Sabbath is the same band who's Ozzy singing, Dio singing, Rainbow, same bands.
You listen to the same shit all fucking
I know, fool.
Same shit as me all day.
That's our problem. We listen to the same shit all the time, you know?
It is. It's hard to find new shit to be inspired by. It really is.
There's a lot of cool shit coming out, you know?
There is. I guess we're all. I don't know you guys feel the same way. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to discovering new music to draw inspiration from.
You need someone to like.
You already heard the bands that you love the most. It's like, what else is there? I don't know. I don't know if anybody else can really draw me to that music the way the bands that I already like do.
Right.
So,
sense.
I agree.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it takes someone to be like, hey, check this fucking band out. Let's listen to the song right now. I'm not going to say no. You know,
Yeah.
and if it's good, it's good. If it's not, okay, that helped me get into it. You know? That's what happened to me when I was in high school. And I never liked extreme music. I never liked anything like that. I just liked rock and roll. That's it. Or whatever else was popular. I was like, oh, this is cool. This is music, whatever. But some of the middle school friends would show me like Immortal. My cousin Mario got into Immortal early on, and you know he would show me all these songs, and I'm like, oh shit. After a while, I noticed some things that I liked that reminded me of like, oh, that sounds like a little bit like Iron Maiden, cool, you know, and I would fucking get into it. It's like, oh shit, what the fuck? I'll fucking show you. I'll show you right now.
So I got a couple more questions here before we call it a day. The most important question for the holiday episode: is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
It is. Yeah, it is. So is Gremlins. So is Batman Returns.
No, I don't know about any of that.
They're Christmas movies.
Yes.
They're fucking movies. So, but yes, Die Hard. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Jingle all the way. Jingle all the way. Fuck yeah.
And then the last one, this one, I want all of you to answer as honest as possible with this one. A student actually asked me this. He wanted to know if you could go back to talk to your 16-year-old self, which advice would you give you to push further than you are today, musically, just successfully? I mean, you guys obviously, in my eyes, have been a very successful band, touring around, fantastic musicians. But what would you change? What would you do to push yourself a little further? What advice would you give yourself?
Don't do it. Become a doctor. Become a lawyer. Just don't do it.
Yeah. Some truth to that. There's some
Stay in school, kids. Yeah. No. I mean, that's something I might have said. I don't know, but no, I don't know, man. I
kids, probably.
I can't see myself doing anything else. I mean, even as a kid, I didn't see the future any differently. Honestly, I just this is what I love, you know? I would say, just keep at it, man. You got to try new things. You got to know how to work with people. You got to be prepared for all the rejection you can imagine, you know? You just got to be ready for it.
Yep.
Just keep at it, you know? Just keep asking yourself why you do this every time you pick the guitar.
Agreed.
That's it. Or anything else you want to pursue.
Every single time.
Yeah, I fucking ask myself that. No, you don't. Well, I don't fucking say it out loud.
Every single time.
Yes, I fucking
Every single time.
Every single fucking
What do you
time.
say every single time you pick up the
Why
guitar?
you fucking do this, boo?
Bullshit. What do you think? You think he says that shit?
Because he's in my mind.
Yes, because I say the same shit.
Yeah.
When I pick up drumsticks. I don't know what you're here for, but...
God damn.
Why are you here, fool?
yeah, that's what I'm here.
What the fuck? Come on. Yeah.
I love doing what I do.
Fucking do that.
Sorry.
I don't know, man. I fucking do.
Okay, I don't do that. I don't, to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you guys.
Smoke a blunt, go, all right.
I'm blazing, man. I'm down to jam. Always.
Same shit. Always.
All right, anyway, serious answer.
What's your serious answer?
Yeah, what's your fucking answer?
Was it my 16-year-old foo self? Just practice, jam, keep jamming.
That's it. What else?
So you didn't do that?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I'm going to go back to assure myself, like, hey, keep jamming, fool, because you're whack right now, but you'll get better.
Yeah. You were back. Boss.
No, just keep jamming. You know, I mean, it's instilled in us. You know, we're gonna jam as long as we're here. I believe. You know, one way or another.
I guess for me, it was like
It is.
playing in bands back then. It was like I thought the people that I was playing with at that time were for sure going to go the distance, and I wasn't ready for it when that didn't happen. And I think a lot of kids that feel the same way. Like they think like, oh yeah, I'm going to be in a band with my best friends. We're all really good, and it's going to go far. I think you kind of have to get comfortable with the fact that it's not always going to work out with those people. You're constantly being in different bands, and
Yeah,
people aren't going to agree, and things are going to
exactly.
change.
Not everyone's gonna have the same vision all the time.
That happened a lot.
Yeah,
That's actually really, really smart. I was telling one of my students that same thing, that at a certain point, you have to realize that it becomes, if you want to go the distance, per se, it becomes more of a business than just a pastime.
You just have to, you have to go through enough people where you find like-minded people that really want to do the same thing you want to do, and it's really hard to come by. I think super hard to come by.
especially drummers. So few. Oh yeah, maybe another fucking advice: like find as many drummers as you could, or just start playing drums because drums are in fucking demand, dude.
And singers, drummers and singers, I guess.
Yeah, drummers. Sure.
Well,
Yeah,
guys, I appreciate your time. I had a blast talking with you. It's always a good time to see your faces and hear your voices.
Good to see you, man.
Is there any shout-outs you want to give before we call it a day?
Be excellent to each other. I'm just kidding. Just check. Be on the lookout for new content for the new year. I mean, this whole year, I guess you could say we took a fucking break, mentally and obviously physically with shows and shit. But yeah, we have some shit in the works. Obviously, new material. Don't know when we're going to record that exactly, but we are going to be recording that shit next year, of course.
Awesome.
We're going to set up a Patreon account and do special content for patrons and all that kind of shit. Instructional stuff, whatever. We're going to start making that shit happen and let it grow. So go find us on our socials. If you need the link for all that shit, just go to exmortusmusic.com. All of our socials are there. We're mostly on Instagram and fucking Facebook. So
Perfect. Like I said, I appreciate you guys' time very much. Hails, cheers, and I'll talk to you guys later, all right?
cheers, man.
Take it easy.
Yeah, dude.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a BC Rich Christmas V.
What the fuck?
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me two brutal doves and a BC Rich Christmas V. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 death demos, 2 brutal doves, and a BC rich Christmas V.
Still fucking stupid.
On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 growling birds, 3 death demos, 2
Really?
brutal doves,
Worse
and
than
a
the second
BC rich Christmas V.
Fucking stupid.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 goat hortoons,
Okay, I can get behind
4 growling birds, 3 death demos, 2 brutal doves, and a BC rich Christmas V. On the 6th day...
that. Okay, that's enough. Who the fuck is that? This is just getting fucking ridiculous. What the fuck?
I'd like to thank Jodrin and the guys from Exmortus for taking the time to catch up with me. Kind of let me know what's going on out there in their end of the world in California. Cheers to you boys. The shot of Nagmistium goes out to you. To finish up the show tonight, we're going to have music by Orpheus. Orpheus is a Midwest metal band. My main man Louis sent me their latest album, and I'm going to play track number 2, which just kicked me in the fucking dick when I heard it. This is Cast into Oblivion. If you enjoy the show, please share it. As always, support underground metal. Hails and cheers. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy Festivus, whatever you celebrate. Just be good with each other.